games. These are the games that you have to recognize, and when you start getting into the dating diaspora things. I'm about to put you on games so you can understand how to play and understand the dating games within dating, right? A lot of guys, we constantly do this, and we get into these dating situations where we're talking to the girl that we really like, and we don't really know what's going on in relationships. Why? Because we're so dumbfounded to the fact that these girls, yeah, they're top tier, yeah, they're cool, they're this, that, and the third, but don't get lost in the sauce. Stop getting lost in the sauce because you're dating this pretty girl that's on your list. Stop playing this game with you guys. You guys have to learn how to play the dating game. Now, I'm going to tell you what usually happens. First method. You have the push-pull method. A lot of guys get in these situations and they get befouled. They don't even know what goes on in the push-pull method, and it's so like, what's happening? Okay, let me explain. The push-pull method, right? You'll be in a push-pull. All right. Sometimes when you get to the push method, right? They push you in. You're so lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey. Oh yeah, I love you so much, lovey-dovey. And then what happens? She reverses and she brings back. She double crosses you, and then she pulls back. You know why girls pull back? Because they want to see if you can hold your frame. They want to see if what happens if I don't text him this today, right? What happens? Is he gonna bait? Is he gonna bait? Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to see if you're weak. Are you weak? Ask yourself that question. Are you a weak man? Do you feel like when girls do these things that you just feel like you don't know what to do in these situations? I'm telling you right now, when a girl pulls, understand you're in the game. When the EA Sports, you're in the game. When you're in the game, understand as soon as she pulls back, right? You could be in this whole lovey-dovey fantasy. As soon as she pulls back, understand you're in the game. Now you play accordingly. Now I'm going to tell you how to play accordingly. When she pulls, you pull more. Fact. When she pulls, you pull to Antarctica. You do not look at this and don't be dumbfounded. Don't. As soon as she pulls. So I want you to understand, when you get in these positions and you're in the lovey-dovey phase, right? I kid you not. When you're in the lovey-dovey phase, I want you to be aware, be hyper-aware, but don't live waiting for the pull. Live for the push. Live for that love. But as soon as you pull, as soon as you feel that pull, oh, she took 8 hours to reply. Oh, she didn't answer my text. Oh, she says, she started asking these random questions. As soon as you understand the pull, you pull even harder. You don't play the game. You are the game. You start playing with her. Because at the end of the day, guys that understand the push-pull method, they are in frame. What you don't have right now is understanding that you have the biggest frame. You got the chick you want. You got the girl that you want. But understand, the push-pull method is something girls do unintentionally because they don't understand that they're doing the push-pull method. You know that they're doing this. Girls don't they can't really recollect this. So a lot of guys, they get so discouraged as soon as the girl pulls away. The girl pulls away, you pull away even harder. She pull, you pull even harder. It's tug of war. So when you have these times where she says, oh, she don't, like, I understand that a lot of guys, we don't want to play the game with the girl that you really like. But it's eventually going to happen. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You set a frame because she's testing you. When she pulls away, she's testing you. So let me make this sense. Okay, for instance, she goes a couple hours without texting you, right? Let's say she goes 3 hours without texting you. You go today. Why? Because at the end of the day, I'm not harping. I still got stuff to do. This is why when you feel that pull, and she says, dang, I didn't text you, my bad, I was busy. I'm gonna keep it P. Nobody's busy. Unless you're an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurs are still busy, and they still get to the person. That billionaire that you're thinking about, they're even busier than that girl. So let's get here. A lot of us, when you are 16 or you're 20 or X, Y, Z, I feel like if a girl is doing a push-pull method and she's in her 30s, she's out of here. She's bonkers. Throw her out the freaking, kick her. She's out, right? When she's 30, bro, just, I don't even gotta say too much. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you take the day, because at the end of the day, because they're just trying to see if you hold frame. Oh, I was working on my business. I had something I was doing. My bad. Because they're trying to feel this, they're trying to feel you out. And you gotta learn that's part of the game. Round 2. How many girls do you have? You know what? Something I really learned? When girls ask me, how many girls do you have? How many girls you been with? X, Y, Z. I'm gonna be honest with you. Most guys will say, hey, just tell the truth. The truth will set you free. Truth ain't setting nobody free. It definitely ain't setting you free. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If she asks you this, how many girls do you have? Man, shoot for the stars. Reach for the stars. Tell her to look up, and that's how many girls you got. Because at the end of the day, if she say, you probably got so many girls you be talking to. Yes, I do. You just want to know. Play the game. Because at the end of the day, this question, how many girls do you have? How many girls have you talked to? That's the question. Because what they're trying to figure out is this is literally what's going on in girls' minds when they ask you how many girls you have. Is he gonna be honest or is he gonna lie? But they don't know if you're gonna be honest and he's gonna lie. You know what happens? The guy that's gonna be honest, he's gonna say, yeah, probably like 2, 5. Right? Now, let's say if you say you had I'm talking about 10, probably like 25. Let's say you lie. In her mind, she can't even really dissect what was honest and true. But you know what she's gonna do? As soon as you say a 5, a 1, or a 2, you are no longer desirable. That's what happens. That's what happens. This is why I say shoot for the stars and look up and see how many stars are up there. That's how many girls I'm talking to right now. Why? Because at the end of the day, she wants to play her. She don't want an honest guy. Think about it. If she's 18, 21, 23, you think she wants an honest guy? No, because at the end of the day, an honest guy is not an honest guy. What is that? That's marriage. You think these 20-year-old girls really want an honest guy right now? And you want to be an honest guy right now? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? You want to be an honest guy right now? And you know she's in her 20s? You know her doings are getting doned? And you're gonna be an honest guy? Bro, look to the sky and count up. I'm telling you, always take the player route. Don't ever look at the situation and be like, okay, that's okay because I'm just trying to be honest. I'm trying to be truthful because this is the girl I really want to be with. Bro, at the end of the day, we live in 2020, sir. If you don't understand it and you don't want to play the game and you're dating, yeah, I can understand there's certain plays that you can play. Like you're dating a Christian girl or you're dating a girl with intentional and you're intentional about being with that girl. But let's be honest, we're living in the real world. A lot of these girls are not trying to get married in their 20s. That's all you need to know. So when girls ask you that question, how many girls you have, you gotta tell her, look to the skies, that's how many girls I got. On me. And you keep it player. Keep it player. You feel me? So all the reach for the skies, they don't know if you're lying or not. You just gotta know the vibe. If you really got that aura, you gotta play that card and you gotta tell her, look to the sky. Fact. Now, the number one question that all guys always get hit with. What are we? What are we? What are we? Girls like to ask this question because they want to see where they place in your world. They want to see where are we? It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. Never tell a girl what you are. You know, at the end of the day, because we don't understand that when they ask this question, they're trying to see if you just made her the only option. It's the same thing with how many girls you have. When they ask you, what are we? Bro, you don't give a title to it. You tell her, what do we want to be? What are we? You send the question back to her. Because at the end of the day, when you send the question back to her, she's going to give off her answer. And she's like, I think we're together. Or she's going to dodge it. But a lot of times when girls dodge this, what are we, right? They want a direct answer for you. Bro, you know what I learned? Girls don't want direct answers. As guys, as we start to grow up, bro, we think we're so logical and we like to be direct. Girls don't want direct answers. Sorry to burst your bubble. Once you start actually understanding the game, you start recognizing girls do not want direct answers. They don't want that. They want to be in a delusional world. They want to stay in a bubble. They want to be that soft girl. So guys, we have to stop giving these girls direct answers. Why are we giving girls direct answers and we know they don't even directly process how they even think themselves? Stop doing this. Stop. You think, look, drop the beat. Y'all think at the end of the day, when you give a girl a direct answer, that she gonna actually fall for the answer? No, she really wants something different. She wanna live in a fantasy world. So when you start, what are we? Oh, you're my wife. When you start playing with that bubble get bigger. When you start telling her like all these good things, oh, you my wife. Oh, you the person I'm gonna have 5 kids with. You the person I'm gonna travel around the world. You the person I'm gonna go to Paris and back for you. Once you start playing with that, you start building that bubble. You know what happens? That's the game. Because now you start being a player and you building that bubble bigger and bigger. And that's how you keep girls. That's how you understand how you start playing the game. Because at the end of the day, she's not looking at you as a loser. You know why a lot of losers lose? Because they don't know how to build her bubble up.